Hi everyone, this reading is going to be for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Again, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, right? For April 2020. And like I said, I know it's been a while since I made a reading, and I'm still working on getting back to it. So it's kind of hard for me to express some of the messages, but I think the more I do it, then it will come smoothly. But whatever you get from this reading, um, just take whatever resonates for you, and let's start your reading. So you got Seven of Cups, okay? The Sun, King of Wands, Emperor, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords, Knight of Cups, Seven of Wands, and Queen of Wands. Wow. So I see all the Wands people here. You got the King, Knight, and the Queen. So we start off with your reading. So, all right. So for some of you, there could have been a relationship that did not work for you. And your options are open again. You're single again, right? For some. And like I said, other than that, if anything, you're starting to see a lot of things. I think you're having a what do you call that word? Uh, introspection, or you're looking deep within yourself about the things that you've been wanting to do in your life, or what are the things you want to change. So you're having that moment of reevaluating, also just like everybody else, I think, right now, because of what's going on. You're seeing, I see this energy a lot right now. Making a choice. Making a choice. Some of you probably making a choice to have another kid, or having babies with somebody. I don't know, but something like that. But I guess it's just major changes. You want some you want a clean slate again. So if you were single, you went through a lot of hurdles when it comes to relationship. I think you're thinking about what other options can you do. Either you put your time on your work, or other things not related to relationship, most of you. Because for you, it's kind of like, I think you lost the appetite. uh, I think this goes to the single people, so you lost that appetite to, even if someone tries to offer you something, you're like, I'm not interested. Or if anything, a lot of people have been, trying to hit you up, and you're like, I kind of don't have the time right now, because the thing is, I don't have the energy for it. Because you're in your thoughts right now, because you're just thinking about things that you need to do. This is for your long-term goals too. You want something that can be, that will be good for your well-being, and that's what you're thinking about. Your challenges is that the Sun, I think you're trying to find a place where you can be optimistic about what's going on around you, whether it's in your relationship, your work, or any situation you're in. But I think you're trying your to do, and you try to let things, you're trying to live in the moment right now. Something was unlocked in your mind, and saying, you know what, I have no control of anything. I just have to let things be the way the universe wanted to present it to me, or give to me, or whatever you believe. You have God, anything. But for you, it's like, I really just want to be happy and positive right now. I want to have that space of not really overthinking about everything. Because for you, it's like, the more you think about it, the more it's going to bother you. So might as well, you know what, let it go, and you surrender. And that's what you're doing. It's telling you to focus on King of Wands. So this is you. I think if you're thinking about something that, I guess, consider for men, I would say, pick yourself up. It's time for you to clean up, get a haircut or something, because some of you need a haircut right now. Or if you want to lose weight, think you need to focus on that, because you want to lose weight. Yeah, you probably gain weight from the whole stay home and from staying home. And but this is just about you, just picking up yourself a little bit, because before you can focus on other things, you have to focus solely about your, to yourself, your self-love. And that's what you need to do. I think in the past you have been able to, you became a bit controlling about the direction of your life. Not controlling, not in a bad way, but I'm saying you try to control the situation when it comes to how you can deal with people. You came off as a little bit cold and distant to some, but that was a part of your healing process. So you did it because this is for your own good and your own well-being, and there's nothing wrong with that. So you did well. But it's just like right now you need to have another, it's like saying it's just another page on the book where you need to read the next page, because you can't always stay on the same page from last time. So there's always some changes that needs to happen, and you're making those choices. I think you're setting up healthy boundaries, and you want to focus on yourself. And if you so your strength is that I think with you it's like you are very straightforward anyways. So every time you deal with somebody, you're very straightforward. You try to, at least, you know. Um, and for you, it's like before you do something, of course, you think about it really well. You're not gonna execute something before, without planning it. So that's one of your strengths that really helped you out a lot. And I guess you're smart. And I heard Geminis are really smart, very, very, they have a really good sense of humor and stuff like that. But in the near future, you have the Knight of Wands. So I guess it looks like, I think because you're starting to work on yourself, it looks like someone is Knight of Wands, someone's coming back. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a fire sign. But someone with this energy, like maybe traveling from far away place, I don't know, or they're coming back, whether not physically, but let's say just wanted to reach out to you and just um I think because they're seeing that you have changed. You have changed, that you have been really not the same person that they had to deal with. Let's say if you have done somebody wrong, or you when you met someone and you weren't the best of yourself, I think that person is understanding that you have changed. So you're not the same person as you were before, but you were better now. You were a better person because through your experience, or I think through the months and years, you have evolved, because you made that choice to change the direction of your life. You want better things. You have a clear more understanding of what's good for you. Yeah, you might probably just have, you might have had dealt with some people that weren't good for you, but you know what, you were able to overcome that. And for you, you're going to be able to get back to yourself again. Like I said, if you are not taking care of yourself, the near future, I think you can make it happen. You're gonna be the Empress and the Chariot, and for some, like I said, for some of who wanted to have a family, a baby, if that's, whatever you call it, I think you're really going to make that choice, and you're gonna do it, because you have the Chariot and the Empress here with the Sun card together right there. So your suggested approach is like, you have the Seven of Swords here. Yeah, it's time for you to really walk away from things that are not good for you. And like I said, that's what you're doing. I think you understand when people are not being truthful to you, or they have dishonesty, betrayals, and all that stuff. They're stealing from you. You know that. So I think for you, it's time that you take in control of your own decisions. I feel like maybe a lot of things have contributed, or a lot of people, have contributed to your decision making. And this time you are setting foot and telling yourself, you know what, I think I'm able to make this decision on my own. But when I make decision, this is not going to be because it's gonna come from a friend or a family member. This is about you. You're gonna do it based on what you think is right for you. And honestly, though, you need to stop listening to others. You need to make those decisions. Especially, I would say if you're in the right age, like let's say at least 25 above. You should be able to make those decisions without having people to tell you what to do. That's just my opinion, okay? You can tell me I'm wrong, but I just think that's what it is. What you need to know, so yeah, so you're being offered love here. So if you have a partner that never, if you always had that problem with your partner, let's say if you already had a partner, or you're already married to somebody and you have a falling out, it's just saying that they're just trying to show you love. So someone is really showing you love. And for those single also, oh wow, see, they have a Knight of Pentacles, so they want to make this work. They're giving you everything. And for those people who are single, of course, you got the player there, you got the cup, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. All those knights are here, so they're all trying to get at you. But like I said, but I think for you, it's like it's not about you making decision, but you're just gonna have to really be more clear on what you want, because you don't want to do the same things over and over like you used to do. Actually, there's four. You have the Knight of Swords too. So all the knights are here. So this is going to be some kind of like, it's just like the old days, I guess, when you were in your promiscuous days. I may say, I'm sorry. But they're all coming out of the woodwork for you. Just because you decided to not give them that attention. You decided to not be part of those third party situation. You were defending yourself, and you ended your energetically, you ended those pain that you had from just dealing with this low vibration people, if they are low vibration. And also this is about you also, maybe because you started reconnecting more with your friends, and I can see that you miss your friends also. You miss them, but there are friends also that you don't want to deal with. So I guess, like I said, at the end, it's just a matter of you really just making things good for you. But then, like I said, this goes with your own decisions. This is all about you. It's like you're flying solo. Okay, you're doing it alone. You're not gonna have to get biased opinions from your family, friends, or whoever. It's about you, Gemini. You gotta make those choices. You gotta make those moves. Like I said, if you're 25 above, at least a little bit, you can start to make those decisions. If you have an old soul and you can do this as early as younger years, then that's good. But other than that, there should be no excuse for you to say, I don't know how to make this decision. You can make these decisions. You have to just tell yourself, but other than that, you need to really know what you want. So at the end, you're gonna have that Queen of Wands. You're gonna get back in shape. You're gonna look good. So you're gonna be in your element. For some of you, you're gonna meet the woman that you will have a strong attraction to. If you're a male, and for females, people are gonna be attracted to you, most men, even though there's no physical meetup, but by just probably looking at your page in social media. But most of it is like your understanding that in order for you to know the value of yourself is you're gonna have to work on your own strength. You're gonna have to work with people. You have to change dynamics about yourself too. It kind of relates to the Leo reading, almost the same thing, but there's a part of you that you need to really make certain decision, and then set up, healthy boundaries for you in order for you to proceed to the next process of what is yet to come. Anyway, so that's my reading for my Gemini. Thank you so much, and I hope I answered some of your question in your head, but I'll do better in the next reading, okay? And we'll go as it goes. Thank you.